Good morning, class. I am Sergeant Wilkes, and I will be conducting this brief today. For this brief, it will be unclassified, so no one has to worry about anything being classified or sensitive stuff. I would like to also thank Staff Sergeant Olson for attending our brief today. Before we start off talking about accountability and the leadership. We're going to talk about our main key points and go into it. So for our agenda, we're going to get into why it's important to be accountable as a leader. And we're going to jump into our main points of being self-sufficient, organized, and healthy. And then after, we can conclude and talk about the questions that people will have. Okay. So our first is we're going to talk about why is it important for accountability and the leadership. For accountability and the leadership, it is very important as we all should take heed of the knowledge of becoming a leader and being accountable to those that are around us. For this brief, it is always important that we take into account that being self-proficient, organized, and healthy, we take those into factor for ourselves and to everyone around us. With all those, it helps us to become better and to show that we can complete the mission at hand. Okay, for our first point, we're going to talk about being self-proficient. Being self-proficient, it shows that we can better our job better to help those that don't know their job. Being self-proficient helps us to know that we can help those that are having a hard time, that still don't grasp the concept of their job or MOS or tasks that they are withheld. With being self-proficient is very important because it can show us to divide and to give out information of what stuff needs to get done. And some of our main key points that we can point out is being responsible, to take time out to help those having trouble in the squad. Being self-proficient in that is very important as well because nobody likes to sit there and not know what they're doing in their job or their task that they're given. Information is very important. It helps those around them to understand what they need to do and where they need to go. For the other points, we could say conducting skills to enhance soldiers' work ethic. That one is very important as well. With the ethic of knowing your job is superb, and it shows and gives you a motivational booster for your soldiers and for yourself as a leader to be up there, and it shows because if you know your job, you know what you're doing. And if people see that, they'll most of the time go to you or whoever that knows what they're doing. And with that other point that we were talking about, of having the knowledge to teach your soldiers, that one is so important. With knowing everything to teach your soldiers to better themselves and to better others, it's a great factor and it helps others to do the same as well, so that we can all accomplish the mission at hand. Okay, for our next point, we're going to talk about being organized. Being organized is very important. Without being organized, the world would be in disarray and people would be confused left and right. Being organized helps and shows that we can do anything that we can accomplish and save time on. Some factors that we have here are having the mindset to accomplish the mission at hand. If you're not organized and don't know what you're doing, then you're not knowing what you need to do or what you need to do like for a mission or what's at stake or what you have to do for your hit times. Another point we have pointed out is being stress-free and having less work to deal with. That is a major one too that everybody likes about being organized. If you're not organized, you're going to have clutter and you're going to have all sorts of stuff build up and overcome you, and you won't have free time. And nobody likes to have no free time, because we in the military love our free time, because we live the military every day 24/7 for those that are active duty. Our other key point is being accountable and organized to your team and to yourself. Being accountable to your team is very important. If you're not organized in your team and not knowing what to do, you're very lost all the time and you'll probably get in trouble a lot. For that reason, being organized is very important. If you don't know what you're doing, you can always move on to your squad leader or someone above you, or even somebody below you, to see if everybody knows what they have to do, so that everybody can accomplish their tasks and missions for that day and go home. Because everybody likes to be happy and not staying late doing extra stuff because stuff wasn't planned out and organized. So that is why being organized is very important. Okay, for our other point, we're going to talk about becoming healthy, and being healthy in general. Being healthy helps those and helps you to better yourself, your job, and the people around you as well. Being healthy shows that you can accomplish the tasks and missions that are appointed to you at a moment's notice. Being healthy shows that you are mentally there, and it shows that you can help everybody who has a problem. If there's something going on in their life, you can go up to them and talk to them and see like, how's it going? And also your nutritional factor of being healthy. Being healthy is very important in the military. We use it on a daily basis to consist of our missions and tasks and what to do, like nutritional bars and MREs and of that sorts. Without having a nutritional and like healthy lifestyle, it can really damage you. If you are very fit and you do everything that you need to do for your nutritional needs and habits, you'll be up there and you'll be healthy and you'll know what to do on a daily basis. But if you don't have soldiers or people or leaders in general that aren't showing that habit of being healthy, it can damage you and your unit. With being healthy, it's very important, as we have in these points right here. As I said, being physically fit to accomplish your mission or do the job, being mentally healthy to talk with your peers at work, and having that good nutritional habit to stay in the fight. Being healthy helps those all around, not into the military but also in the civilian life. Being healthy shows that you're ready to do anything at a moment's notice to accomplish the mission at hand. Okay, for us to summarize and close about accountability and the leadership, we can say that being self-proficient, organized, and healthy are very important in our daily lives in the military and out of the military, if you think about it. Being that of self-proficient, knowing what to do in your job, helping your soldiers and your battle buddies around you to know what they're doing so that everybody can go home and not worry about doing more work and all that fun stuff. Being organized so that you can understand and develop all those skills and needs that needs to get done on a moment's notice from your higher ups. With that, you can help those show that they need to hit these hit times, and be proficient at it, be organized, along with being healthy every day, getting the nutrients you need to accomplish the mission at hand and to do what needs to get done. With all those factors, it'll help you in the long run on your accountability and the leader. Some points I wanted to talk about. It says, in conclusion, accountability and leadership in the Army helps leaders become more self-proficient, more organized, and healthy. And all these points matter in the end because being accountable to your job will show and help soldiers that this is not easy and that it is attainable. In conclusion, this is what makes up accountability in leadership in the Army. For those in the class, if anyone has any questions, as we see in the next slide. If no one has any questions at this time, this concludes my brief.